History isn't just what's written in textbooks. It's a vast, sprawling story with countless pages torn out, hidden away, or simply forgotten. What if I told you that some of the most jaw-dropping moments in our past are the ones you've never heard of? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on history's best-kept secrets. Forget the classroom lectures. This is the stuff they didn't want you to know. Let's start with this photograph. It looks like a simple gathering, right? But look closer. This is a 1920s summit of some of the most powerful female crime bosses in Chicago. A clandestine meeting to divide up the city's bootlegging territories. While men like Al Capone were grabbing headlines, these women, known as the queens of the speakeasies, were building their own empires in the shadows. They operated with ruthless efficiency, their stories erased from the popular narrative of the Roaring Twenties. We've uncovered ledgers and personal letters that piece together their incredible influence. A chapter of mob history almost lost forever. Now, let's travel further back, to the height of the Victorian era. We all know about the great inventors, but have you ever heard of the Phantom Airship wave of 1896? For months, thousands of people across the United States reported seeing mysterious cigar-shaped flying machines in the night sky. Newspapers were filled with eyewitness accounts, detailed sketches, and even claims of encounters with their pilots. This wasn't just a one-off sighting. It was a nationwide phenomenon that predates the Wright brothers by 7 years. We've dug up original newspaper clippings and sworn affidavits from sheriffs and mayors who all saw the same thing. Was it mass hysteria, or was a secret inventor testing technology a decade ahead of its time? The official explanation remains a mystery, but the evidence is undeniable. Here's a story that feels like it's straight out of a spy movie. During the Cold War, the CIA launched a project so secret, its own directors barely knew the full scope. It was called Project Acoustic Kitty. Yes, you heard that right. Surgically implanted listening devices into cats, intending to release them near Soviet embassies to eavesdrop on sensitive conversations. It sounds absurd, but we have the declassified CIA documents to prove it. The project cost millions of dollars. The first official field test. The specially trained cat was released and was immediately hit by a taxi. Speedo. The project was deemed a catastrophic failure and was buried in classified files for decades. A bizarre and expensive footnote in the history of espionage. Let's look at one final, powerful image. This isn't a battlefield, but it was a war zone of a different kind. This photo shows the Radium Girls, factory workers in the 1920s, who painted watch dials with glow-in-the-dark radium paint. They were told the paint was harmless. In fact, they were encouraged to lick their brushes to get a finer point. Over time, they began to suffer from horrific illnesses as the radioactive material destroyed their bodies from the inside out. Their fight for justice was a landmark case in labor rights history. These women, many of whom were just teenagers, courageously sued their employer, leading to new industrial safety standards that have saved countless lives since. Their sacrifice was a hidden catalyst for the workplace protections we take for granted today. From gangster queens to spy cats and radioactive heroes, history is filled with incredible tales waiting to be discovered. These moments change how we see the past, reminding us that there's always more to the story. What we've shared today is just the tip of the iceberg. If you were as fascinated by these hidden histories as I was, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.